How does my protagonist speak and communicate? Hi, I'm Chris, and I am a tarot reader who uses his cards to help writers create five-dimensional worlds and overcome writer's block. We are going through a spread that I created called the Nice to Meet You spread, and we are creating a five-dimensional character with tarot cards. You are more than welcome to pull your own cards. You are also more than welcome to pull the card and let me know what you see in the cards. I actually want to know also if you're going to follow along with a different deck. I would love to see the pictures that you're using because maybe it's a deck that I need to actually add to my collection. I'm a little bit of a tarot hoarder, but that's just kind of what I want to go there. This is our second card. It's the King of Swords, which I actually kind of like for speaking and communicating, which we'll kind of get more into with the meaning of the card when we get there. But just for reference, swords is the element of air. Air means thoughts and communications, or doesn't mean it, but that's what it means in the tarot. That's what it's associated with. So it's a good sign because we're dealing with the throat. We're dealing with how this character speaks and communicates. But right now, we are looking at this card intuitively. We're going to look at it with our six senses. What do we see, hear, feel, taste, smell? But with feel, we're going to go what we feel in our body emotionally and also what we can feel in the actual card. So let's get into this. What do we see? I'm seeing a lot of snow, a lot of, it's cold. I'm seeing very cold. I'm also seeing kind of an older man. Kings, I'm not going to get there yet because that's in the meaning. But this guy seems a bit older. He's not a child. He seems more of an adult. So this is probably some maturity in his speaking. Does seem very windy. He's blowing some wind out of his mouth. So there's a little bit of that going on. There's obviously a little bit of warmth in how he speaks because of how he's dressed with his lapels. I think that's what you call them, lapels. But I mean, he does have a very open chest, so it does kind of seem maybe this character is overly honest. There's something with the pointy of the crown going on here. I don't exactly know what that is, but pointy, it's a double edge, so it has some good things, some bad things to say. What do we hear? I hear the wind. That's mostly what I'm getting from here. Maybe breath, maybe heavy breathing. What do I feel in my body emotionally? I feel cold, wintry. I feel like I should probably be wearing a jacket is probably what I feel. What do I feel physically in the card? I do feel the cold steel of the sword. I do kind of feel the hilt. It is a little heavy to me. I maybe actually feel this necklace on my neck as well. I don't know that it's cold because it feels like my body heat is keeping that metal kind of warm. I am also warm in general just with the coat on around me, so that's something to look at. The crown on my head does kind of hurt. That ice is not comfortable. I am a king though, so maybe there's like a cushion that I've put on there, something kind of a thing. What do I taste? You know how when you get gum and it's like Arctic fresh or Arctic breeze or Arctic something? I just kind of feel I know this is more of a feel, but I taste more of like a fresh air coming out of my mouth. I'm wondering if this character uses breath mints a lot. I don't exactly know if there's a reason for that health-wise, but that's what I'm kind of getting from this. Now, what do I smell? Can you smell snow? Lorelai could smell snow in Gilmore Girls. She knew when snow was coming. Can you smell snow? Maybe like the cold with the smell, it just kind of has frozen your nose or his nose. This character's nose kind of a thing, actually, is probably something to think about. Mostly that's what I'm getting from my six senses when I'm looking at this card with how this character speaks. So for now, interact with this video so that I stay in your feed, and if you want to go back and watch the previous videos just to kind of catch up and follow along and create a protagonist with us with tarot cards, you're invited.